Let's talk about a dance with hundreds of years of pain behind it. Today we're going to St. Simon's Island, and this is the story of the Buzzard Lope. We've already discussed how the Gullah Geechee people gave us the ring shout, in which most of the dances of today are some sort of iteration of that. However, they also gave us another dance that's very special in its own way. Now let's break it down. Buzzard Lope. Buzzard is a large bird and lope means to glide. So just imagine a large scavenger bird moving around in a circular motion, looking down on its prey. And to understand the dance, you have to understand the song that goes with the dance. And the song is called Throw Me Anywhere, Lord. It was a song about what happened to enslaved people when they died. They were thrown in the fields, discarded, no respect, no honor, no proper burial. And the grief turned into movement, which is the Buzzard Lope dance, a sacred dance meant to honor the dead when no one else wanted to. And now I want to highlight two women. The first is Lydia Austin Parrish. Lydia was born in New Jersey into a Quaker family. She would spend the winter months in St. Simon's Island, immersing herself into the Gullah Geechee culture. A lot of the music she heard reminded her of her childhood in Salem County, New Jersey. Now, Salem County was important because it was a hub for the abolitionist movement as well as the Underground Railroad. So naturally, they had a large Black American presence. In the 1920s, Lydia would form a group called Spiritual Singers Society of Coastal Georgia on St. Simon's Island, and they would go on to perform throughout the island. In the 1930s, Bessie Jones would settle on St. Simon's Island and would join Lydia and the group. Bessie would then become the leader and teacher of the Georgia Sea Island Singers. Now, Bessie is extremely instrumental because even though she didn't create the song or the dance, it came from generations before her. She learned of it through her step-grandfather named Jet Sampson, who came to America as an enslaved child from Africa. So talk about direct linkage. Now, Bessie is the reason why so many people are able to see and hear what the song and dance look like. She went on to perform on stages all across the country. Central Park, the Smithsonian, Carnegie Hall, and many major folk festivals. She wanted to make sure that the world knew where and who these traditions came from. As for Lydia, she spent a large portion of her life on the island documenting Gullah Geechee culture, and in 1942 published a book called Slave Songs. The book documents the Buzzard Lope amongst many other songs and dances from the island. So had you ever heard of the Buzzard Lope before? And does it remind you of any other song and dance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, my name is Zoe, and this is part of my series of Black Dances in America. Follow along so you don't miss a single one.